Hello guys, welcome for this first part of injury preventions for tennis players. I've been a tennis pro and I had a lot of injuries, like many. And what I realized after my career is that you can prevent most of injuries. So I'm going to explain you the principle of what I'm going to show you right after. The first principle is that imagine that this is your muscle and this is one articulation and the other articulation. So when it's healthy and it's easy to move, it just goes like this and like this. Now by training, even more just than by not doing anything, we create some knots. So what happens is, instead of having this articulation and this muscle, we have some knots maybe here, maybe here. And what happens in the muscle is, like, instead of having the full expansion, we just have this. So what happens is then it creates tension on your articulation. For your knee, for instance, typical for tennis players, lower back, or these kind of possibilities. So what I'm going to show you now is how to release these knots, how to release these tensions. The first thing you can do is to buy a foam roller and start to using right now. So how to do that is you place the foam roller, and here we're going to start on the IT band. IT band is pretty much helpful for all the movements in tennis when you go on the side, and you're going to roll like this until you find a tender spot. Tender spot where means like where you have some pain. And where you have some pain, like for instance for me it's here, then you start to add a little bit of movement. You see on my back leg here, so you not only liberate the knots without moving, you liberate the movement where it has created the knot. Okay, the idea is to stay 20 to 30 seconds on each spot that is painful or tender. Alright, so then after you've been on this side of the leg, you go in front. And same principle, when you find a tender spot, just you go up and down, releasing the movement. Of course, every movement that I show you, you will do on two legs, but here I just show you one leg, otherwise the video is too long. Then you place the roller in 45 degrees, and you place your leg here and you roll. It's for the adductors. Until again you find a tender spot. So for me it's around here, and same, you add a bit of movement. So already with these three, it's liberating a lot. You can now, optional, you can add for your calf. We use a lot of the calf in tennis for all the adjustments, for all the sprinting, basically all the time. So maybe you have some tender spot in the calves, most probably. Maybe you will feel it less. And when you find it, here you just move your foot to liberate the movement. Okay, that's it for the foam roller part. Now you're gonna use tennis balls differently than what you used to do. And this time is to liberate two essential parts. First, your feet. So basically you wanna go and roll on your foot. Very easy when you stand up. If I'm standing up, you're not seeing me. Okay, so I show you like this. You do that stand up, And most important for me is the butt here on the side, because there's a lot of tensions here all the time. And when you liberate this, it can liberate many parts of your movement, of your body, and mainly your lower back, and even the tension in your legs. Okay, so how you do that is you place the ball on the side here, and then you place your foot on top of your opposite knee, and you're gonna work on this part here. So it might be very tender, very sensitive. So what you do for this one is, I found that not going in the place where there is the most pain is it's a good thing to do at first, because otherwise it's too painful. So you go next to it, and then you can add a little bit of movement. Okay, you see I can move a little bit on it, and then you change, find another spot here. Okay, and you keep going. Same principle, 20 to 30 seconds per spot that is tender, and you will feel the difference. So you can feel the difference in two ways. If you had some pain before, like for me, I have pain on my heel a lot of time. When I do the foam roller on the adductor, as I showed you before, then right after, I don't have pain when I walk. So it's pretty much direct. The other thing is you can measure your flexibility before and after, and you will see, especially with the one that I just showed you at the end, that there is a big difference right away. You can have more amplitude in your movements. So that's it for the part 1 of prevention of injuries. Do that maybe 3 times a week, and much less issues, much less time with the physio, and much more time on the court enjoying your favorite sport. See you guys.